Hey everybody, how the heck are ya? I'm Fastidious, and welcome to my channel. It's day 83 in the free-to-play series. You guys remember that Ice Golem tournament? I kept talking about how badly I wanted to skip because I didn't need the fragments, and I don't really like the gear you get from Ice Golem, and blah, 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 blah. Well, this morning it started, and the milestone to get the 5 fragments was so low at just 950, or at least I thought it was so low that I was like, I gotta do it, I gotta participate. And then once the ball was rolling, I ended up knocking the whole thing out in like half a day. I did it in like 10 hours. So you're gonna see about that in just one moment. Also, Clan versus Clan is here. Clan versus Clan tournament to me means it's time to book our champions. You get a ton of points for it, and it's a great way to help your clan mates, help your clan, get those tier rewards, all those freebies, and maybe get some of those nice accessories if you guys win. So we put 7 epic books on Fenax, then we had 1 legendary book for Brogni. Let's see how it turned out. But for now, let's hop on in.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
Okie doke. Day 83 in the free-to-play series. Clan versus Clan is up and running. Let's hop in here. Alright guys, let's book some champions. But first, you might be wondering, why am I in the CVC Clan versus Clan tournament page? Well, I think many people know this. But of course, if you don't, no fault of your own. Let's just show you. You know, CVC, Clan versus Clan tournament, is basically just book wars. I don't know why I scrolled down there. We go to champion objectives, and here you get champions, get them for the first time, upgrade ranks, blah, blah, ascend. But then hidden here, after all this stuff, hidden here, upgrade champion skills. This is the best place to get points in Clan versus Clan, especially if you've got epic champs or legendary champs. If you got dupes of the epics, maybe you want to use those as skill ups, but of course books. You know, technically it's just skill ups, but books, that's the easiest way, that's the most common way to skill up champions. I will say another really good way to get points is it's stupid, and they're changing it after not the next Clan Wars, but the one after that. You can just do dupes of commons and uncommons, so you can get some points really fast. That's a little too intense even for me, but epic books, even rare books, but epic books, legendary books, it's a great way. So I suggest saving your books and always booking your champions during to CVC if you can help it. You've seen in the past, sometimes like with, what did we do? With Deacon, I didn't wait for that because we so desperately needed to book him. However, I've been waiting now. I mean, we did a lot of books 2 weeks ago during the last Clan vs. Clan tournament, but I think we should do more now. Of course, I don't have as many books as I did then because I used a lot then, but I've been working hard. I've got a few. We got to start with Under Priest. Actually, very quickly, let's do a book skill check-in. So our 2 legendary champions that we would ever book are Yoshi and Brogni. Sorry, Elegaeus, she, maybe if I ever become a whale, she'll get booked, but that will never happen. Under Priest, let's go here. Let's go to skills. So the A1, we landed 3 books there, 2 books to go. A1's the least important by far. The A2, we landed 1 there. And the A3, only 1 there. But A3 is by far the most important. If I can just get 1 more here, you'll see how many we have to work with, not that much. Have a couple shots at it. If we can get 1 more, it'd honestly be game-changing immediately. It'd be so cool. Just having the shields up more often, the increased attack, but the block debuffs, man. I love the block debuffs. This one is really cool too. I mean, eventually it could be nice to get this booked, but I could kind of stop and lay low for a little while if we could just get the A3 booked. The A1, I really don't care, honestly. We're already at a 50% chance to place HP burn. With Sniper over here, that's 55%. It's enough. We've got HP burn from Coffin Smasher if we need it, Yoshi if we need it. This is enough. I really want the A3. The other legendary to speak of is Yoshi, of course. He was who we were booking. I had a big debate, I don't know, around day, what was it, 30, 35, 40 or something, a long time ago. Should we book Yoshi? I decided yes, because he's so useful with the increased accuracy. Little did I know we were going to get Klodd, who's better at it. Definitely easier to book as an epic champion. But yeah, we did put a lot of books into him. We put 11 books into him, if I'm not mistaken. We booked out the A1, which I did not care about at all. Got a 10% extra chance to stun, whatever. That was 4 books. Then we got unlucky again. I don't care about the A2. You know, this is on a 2-turn cooldown. It can be cool. You know, having basically 100% uptime on HP burn and decreased accuracy on bosses is really nice, but I don't need it. And 3-turn cooldown's enough for me. You know, this last 2 turns, these debuffs, see? Debuff for 2 turns. I don't care about this, but somehow, I mean, we did get the extra 25%, so whatever. But somehow we landed 5 books here, so that's 9 books so far. And then we got 2 books here, the A3, which is, again, kind of all I care about because I want the cooldown reduction. We're not booking Yoshi today, we're booking Brogni. I just wanted to give you a little breakdown of them. Then let's book Brogni, then I'll go over the epics really quickly. I think eventually I probably will book out Yoshi, though, because he's really great. I can talk about him more in a future video. Maybe I'll eventually do a guide on this account. This account's getting good enough. When I've done mini guides or when I did the full guide on Klodd the Beast Feeder and stuff, I did that on my main account, but this account's getting really good, and I can just do guides on it. I think. We'll see. But yeah, might have to be Yoshi. So I said we had a couple chances. I was kind of lying. We have one chance of the legendary book, but this would be glorious if it landed on the A3. We got a 1 in 3 shot, assuming Plarium's honest, which I question sometimes, but let's see. Are we going to get lucky? It landed on the A2. Whatever. I mean, it's better than the A1, I don't care about this at all. Here we get an extra 5% chance. Now it's an 80% chance of a single target, of a single buff cleanse, what is it? A single debuff cleanse on allies, AoE, and then a single debuff strip on enemies, so it's cool. But yeah, I guess we're gonna have to wait minimum, 1, 3, 5 more books this could take. It's really frustrating. He's worth it though. Oh, excuse me, 6 more. I can't do math. 2, 3, that's 5, 6 more. Max. It's not minimum, max. Maybe we'll just take 1 more. We'll see. Let's go into the epics and let's talk about them. So the most valuable epics on the account for sure. I mean, I fully booked Sachi because she was like the first good epic we ever got. Interesting epic. I don't really regret it because she is really good. We just don't happen to use her anymore. But at the time, it was super worth it. We did basically fully book Cardinal. We were lucky enough to save 1 book because I don't care about this super small chance of landing a poison on the A1. It's completely useless for the kind of champion she's in. Honestly, her kit's really busted. It doesn't work. It's not smart. It's all just she's got this great kind of gimmicky cool move on the A3, but I do regret 6-starring her, if I'm being honest. She's just, yeah, whatever. We had to do it. We had to do a void champion for one of our missions or whatever, or challenges, I don't know. Then Klodd, we were lucky enough to save a book here. 10% chance to land the extra 10% chance, bring it to 50% chance to land decreased crit rate would be cool, but I didn't need it. I just wanted 3 turn cooldowns on these 2 moves. The shield, 20% of this chance max HP 2 turns, super good, and this amazing move, increased speed, increased accuracy, 3 turn cooldown. So we only had to use 9 books on Klodd. Skull Crown, of course, it took all the books, but we probably were always going to do that. We never did this. We waited and we never brought her to level 4 of Ascension to make sure none landed here. We'll never need this unless we get Sinesha, and even still, I don't know how valuable that will be to us anytime soon. Deacon, fully booked, had some bad luck there. So, I mean, these are our epics, and they actually all have books, so who else is there? Well, we got 2 choices. Gorlos he's very cool, but we already have a decrease defense champ in who's Spirit Affinity in Deacon. We don't need him. We got Husk. I think I will eventually book Husk. Unfortunately, he takes a lot of books. What's that, 10? 13 books? I mean, it could be worse, but 13 books is a lot. But Husk is really cool. Get as much damage as you can. Actually, you only get another 5% damage here. And this is the real smacker. But this on a 4-turn cooldown, enemy max HP base damage, be really cool. And the 25% extra chance to land the stun. So you get it 60% AoE. It's really cool. I think, depending if we don't pull any others anytime soon, I think we will eventually book out Husk. However, I think it's Fenax time. That's what you guys saw me pull yesterday. Or 2 days ago now, I guess. I don't remember. 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago. He's amazing. Just amazing. Huge hitting. One of the hardest hitting A1s in the entire game. Places an extra hit basically always because the target will always have debuffs. And then targets hit by this can't be revived if they're killed. So cool. Huge AoE. When booked out, we'll get a 5-turn cooldown with 80% chance of placing block buffs. If for some reason that doesn't land, we'll get block active skills. Amazing. Has this little synergy with Talia, but we don't have her, so it doesn't matter. And then this move, again, awesome. 4-turn cooldown with booked. We get an extra 15% damage. really hard single hitter. All his moves hit really hard. Decreased defense, decreased speed. We have decreased defense, but decreased speed for bosses is going to be really good. For basically every single boss except for the dragon, because I don't think he's immune to decreased speed. But Spider will be cool. Fire Knight will be very cool. He's going to be good for Fire Knight, guys, with the double hitter here. And then, of course, for the Ice Golem. He's amazing in the Ice Golem. Kind of an Ice Golem specialist. The only place he's not good in the Ice Golem is going to be Ice Golem 25. But honestly, Ice Golem 24 is kind of better. But we're on Ice Golem 20. I'm happy to just stay there. Let's block those revives on the ads. The little sidekicks of the Ice Golem. Let's smack him, put up block buffs. And yeah, get the decreased speed and decreased defense. He's so awesome. I love this champion, and let's book him. That's the point I'm getting to. We have 5 books. Working decently hard for these, but I haven't been breaking my back. I regret not going for the artifact enhancement we had ending 2 days ago. I didn't get the Extra book from there would have been nice. But how many books does he take? I think a lot. 5, 5, so 13, just like Husk. So how could this go? We'd have to get really lucky. I guess I would love for this to land, all 5 here. But it really doesn't matter because we're going to want it all booked out. 20% extra damage from the A1 is like kind of essential because his A1 is one of his very best moves. We're going to want all the 15% extra damage and the cooldown and the extra 5% here. This is the one I probably care the least about, I guess. But we're probably going to fully book him out because he's really awesome. So let's just go one by one for a little drama. Okay, A2, really, really cool. A1, A2 is kind of what I'm looking for. Also, when the champ training starts tomorrow, he's who we're going to be building. There's the A1. Oh, that's A3. It's the A3. Let's keep it moving. And there's the A2 again, right? So we already got an extra 10% damage, so this should already be smacking. And another one, so now it's at full damage beef up. So this is pretty cool. I would love to hit right here and get it to this, so we're just 1 away. But we've seen how that's been going with Brogni. The second book for Brogni landed on his A3, and then we've got nothing in like the 6 since, or however many it's been. But maybe, we'll see. I would prefer for this land on the A2, but the A1 wouldn't be bad either. Get a little damage there. None of them will be bad. Like I said, I'm going to fully book this guy. Wow, awesome. A2 again. Probably the best case scenario. I think this is the most useful thing. So I would love if I somehow get an epic book, I guess today or tomorrow before CVC ends. I would love to do it and maybe see if we get lucky and land it here. But there you go, guys. There's the booking. Pretty cool stuff. Very happy with what happened to Fenax. A little frustrated with Brogni, but what can you really expect with a 1 in 3 chance? Yeah, booking during CVC, it's very important. So yeah, there you have it, that booking clip that was from earlier this afternoon. Let's get into our normal stuff. What is there to show you guys? Well, let's check in on the clan. I mean, a few hours have passed now. I know we started off with this, but you see, we're doing pretty well. Angels of Destiny 1. I was in Angels of Destiny 2, but I got the promotion to Nightmare. We're gonna look at that in 1 second. Yeah, how are we doing here? 445k to 285, pretty cool. Milestone rewards, we should have everything, yeah, except for Milestone X, Milestone 10. You see, I claimed everything already, except for the energy ones. I want to save that. Either, you probably use it tomorrow during the champ training. That's starting very shortly. I would say use it for the Ice Golem, but I'm going to show you that in literally 1 second. There is no more Ice Golem. Long story, we'll make it pretty short. We'll get into it in 1 second. But yeah, look at my clan. We're doing really well. I wonder how I'm doing relative to the rest. All right, so right at number 10, you see, our scores aren't that high. We're a good clan, but a lot of mix of, spenders, but then like some really low spenders, and then some free-to-plays just like me. So we don't have crazy point totals, but good thing is, we're pitted against a clan it seems like we can take on. So as of now, we're going to get 3 accessories, not 4. We're still in tier 6, or tier 1, not 6. The lowest one, so tier 1, the opposite of tier 6. So the best we can hope for is these 2 5-star rings, rare rarity, and then epic rarity, 2 5-star rings, 1 of each type. Yeah, it's interesting, guys, that it's still just rings. Like, are we gonna get amulets? This is the 3rd tournament now. Are we gonna get banners? To be seen, I suppose. I will say, day has actually recently changed over. How long has it been? I'm a little late today. Yeah, so 3 hours ago, 3 hours and 1 minute, the day switched over. Magic Keep's actually open, and I tried to make a little push here. I'll just tell you now, because there's not going to be any more progress tomorrow. 532 is the best I've been able to do. I can't go in because we're out of energy. I really need these superior potions to finally fully ascend Brogni, which I want to do tomorrow, because it's a champ training tournament, so you get points for ascending your champions, and it's clan versus clan, so we can kind of double up on points. You also get points for ascending champions there. This is going to be really hard, though. We need 15 of these, so we need 14 more to bring him from level 3 to level 6. He's at level 3 right now. Pretty bad. It's really hard. I can't get to stage 20, I don't think. I don't have a champion that strips or steals buffs, except for Brogni on his A2, which is only an 80% chance to do it, and it's a 1 random buff. So a lot of times there can be up to 4 buffs that the magic boss that she puts on herself. So it's really unreliable. So here you see got 532. I've gotten mostly between 532 and probably 6 minutes or so. It's been decently consistent. But then I had one that was like 12 minutes right before filming. But yeah, that's what I wanted to get in there. While we're in the dungeons, just show you Ice Golem. I improved upon my time. So we've been farming Ice Golem 20. I actually got pretty banger of a time. I can't get this time every time. This is what happens when everyone lives. Okay, I can't show you this either. Are you serious? Alright, want to know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to go pick up just whatever the smallest energy reward, 15. This will at least let us open up the dungeons and take a peek. Where are you, Ice Golem? Right here. So yeah, I've been doing stage 20, and then when I'm like really feeling antsy, just stage 17, because I can do this one like lightning quick. But it's basically the same team. So the way it works is Deacon is the lead. The issue is my Deacon, for anyone who doesn't know, I'll show you after this, his gear is not that great. It's really great for speed and decent for accuracy. Still not, honestly, his gear is not that great. Decently well-rounded, but he has these flat HP gloves, gauntlets. That definitely keeps him from being as tanky. So sometimes he dies, and that can really slow down the whole run. But it's best when these all 5 reach. First one to die a lot of times is Skull Crown. She's only here to clear waves. Then you would love for the rest to stay up. However, Klodd and Brogni can basically solo this, or duo this. I'll put a clip up right now. I did a run, guys, with Yoshi as a lead, Brogni and Klodd. It took a long while, and then 2 food champions, like 2 uncommon champions I was leveling, obviously unequipped and everything, and they did do it. I don't remember if it was 13 or 14 minutes. You're looking at it right now. Yoshi was only there just for the speed or a lead, speed in all battles, so that could work with like a high Katoon, you know, of course, a Deacon, something like this. I tried it like 3 times. It only worked twice, but it's pretty cool. That, I mean, you can trio it, I guess, with a nice long time. This duo, I'm eventually going to have a video on Klogni, is what I'm calling them. Klodd and Brogni, Klogni. They're so nuts together. But yeah, this is the team. Sometimes it can be really fast. Sometimes it can take like 5 or 6 minutes if it's only Klodd and Brogni at the end. But yeah, it was good enough to do. Honestly, it's yet to fail, and I've definitely done over 100 runs. So I think I can say this is 100%. And then 17 also yet to fail, but this is makes a lot more sense. This run is very quick. I'd say max 3 minutes, but you see here I got 1:29. I can get between 1.5 minutes and 2 minutes, 2 minutes 15 pretty consistently. So what does that all mean for the Ice Golem tournament? And then I said there's a little bit of a long story. So I said, you know, we did so good in the Dragon, we did so good in the Champ Chase, I don't have to go for Ice Golem. Well, guys, Ice Golem turned out to be so easy that I knocked it out in 1 day. 950 points. That's it. So I was like, that's like, what, 317 points a day? It's freaking nothing. I barely used any extra energy as well. The only extra energy I use, except for my daily stuff, you know, whatever it is, the 440 free energy I get a day, by 3 free refills. You know, there's the daily one at 1 hour, there's the 5 classic arena battles, and then there's finishing your advanced quest, and then you get an extra 50 from doing whatever that arena or tag team challenge is in the advanced quest every day. So 440, all of that, plus natural regenerating energy. I was never really over the cap. And then I did 80 gems on energy refills, and then I did 1 more energy refill, which we got from like the free pack we get at the shop every 3 days with the energy refill. That was enough. 953. Granted, I was did some Ice Golem 17, lots of Ice Golem 20, but that was enough, and we're just done with it. I'm completely done with it. I didn't even think I was going to do it, and then I knocked it out in whatever this is, 13 hours. Pretty cool. Honestly, more like 10 hours because I haven't done this in a really long time. I moved on to the Magic Keep. Very straightforward, very easy. We're still looking very good on gems here. Yeah, let's check in on Ruel. This is the only chance we had to add some new fragments at 65, only 35 to go. It's really going to be easy peasy. I'm pretty excited about the champ training tomorrow. Or that starts. When does it actually start? I think it's more like in a few hours actually, because it's like early morning my time. Yeah, in just under 6 hours, that's going to start. If I get in a good group, I'm going to push for top rewards for sure. I've got 750 gems here. I would love to get the Relentless gear, and I'm in such a cushy spot. The fact that I actually have a decent chunk of mystery shards, you know, ancient shards, we have a chance to maybe clear the Doom Tower. So what am I trying to say? Worst case, if I needed to, if for some reason I couldn't do Spider or something, you know, I could get whatever the 1070 or whatever you would think it is for the second tier of fragments in the Summon Rush are. I could do it between all my shards here, and then the more I'm going to accrue during champ training. I kind of want to go all out, spend all my possible energy, all the stuff I'm getting from clan versus clan, whatever daily stuff we get here, whatever I get from the Doom Tower, all my gems. I want to do the champ training. I want to get Fenax up and running, and this is assuming I'm in a doable group. If I'm in a group where people are putting up 4, 5, 6K points a day, no way. But if it's like 3K points a day, 3,500 points a day, I'm happy to participate in that, and I think I could put a real dent in it. I also mentioned Doom Tower, guys. Pretty cool. I think I I think I have a screenshot right now that I can put up. I did the Nether Spider. It's a hard manual. You gotta manual it, but this is the third Nether Spider, right? Floor 90. So the only things we have left are the Scarab King, which is the next one, then the Magma Dragon, and then of course the Frost Spider. I'm not scared of the Magma Dragon, nor am I scared of the Frost Spider. I'm very scared of what you'll be hearing about tomorrow. This right here, floor 100, is the Scarab King. That's going to be super duper tricky. I think this might be where I stall out. The good news is there's still, 17 days left. 2 weeks and 3 days. I actually think I will find a way to maneuver and get this done. If I can't get it done between now and tomorrow, maybe I can. I don't know. I'll just give you guys a look at the team and explain how I did it. I could have done anything lead, or I guess the only other option here would have been to putting Kale as the lead. And you see here, I didn't run I didn't run a decreased defense. I didn't run Deacon. The way I did it was just get a little chance of extra resist. You know, we're getting weak hits on our magic affinity guys, so maybe he's not going to be placing the poison sensitivity all the time. And then get a little extra resist out of the resistance lead in the Doom Tower from Brogni. And then you got to manual it. For me, at least, I got to manual it with this kind of team because I have no cleanse, right? So what I need to do is take, whenever he drops down his little spiderling fellas, the three of them, or four of them, I think. Yeah, four of them. Whenever they drop down, they all put out a poison AoE on everyone. So you'll take on 4 poisons. These cannot be, there's no block buffs, nothing those can do about it. You know, you can only cleanse them off after the fact. We don't have a cleanse, so even with Brogni's block buffs, there's nothing we can do. So what I want to do is make sure I never have to hit them. They all have permanent counterattack. Never want their turn to come back around. Never want to hit them with an AoE that doesn't immediately kill them, because then they're just going to put 4 more poisons on everybody unless we resist it. So what I do is I have to manual it, and I just make sure I save a big AoE. So either the A2 of Kale or Skullcrown. But ideally, you want Skullcrown's A2 totally saved, because with the A1, I think I actually did do it with A1, but, you know, just be safe. Whatever your nuker or nukers you're doing, I didn't have to do this with Skullcrown. I could have put in a Coffin Smasher, would have been a good choice, get decreased accuracy, but she doesn't hit that hard, this spider, so it didn't matter. And I knew my guys were powerful enough. So basically, whenever the spiderlings come out, the first time they come out, with your nukers, make sure they come out and instant slap them, instantly kill them. That's why you can't run someone like, honestly, Apothecary is a poor choice because he's a random hitter, but it's still worth it because you can target the spider and then there's 2 random hits. So worst case, you get 2 more poisons. But yeah, you don't want to ever be hitting the spiderlings if you're not killing them straight away, if you're not nuking them out, if you're not just dropping them on their backs. That's why you need some hard-hitting nukers. That's why I couldn't run someone like Deacon I would never be able to use his A2, you know, that puts out the decreased defense. I guess I could have run him and just only did the A2 once the spiderlings were gone, because that's the next point I want to make when I wrap this up. Here, when the spiderlings are gone, do whatever you want. Do your nukes, do your hits, you know, with Kale, I can do his random 4-hitter on the A3, this kind of stuff. You know, if I had Yoshi in here, I could do his random hitter on the A2, but you really don't want any randomness on when the spiderlings are out. You want to nuke them down right away. And yeah, get some heals in there to keep yourself alive. Of course, if you have a cleanse champion, or ideally if you have 2 cleanse champions, that's what I have on my main that I run. It's super duper easy. I actually do 3 cleanses on my main. I get Doom Priest going, Hackrun Smash Lord, and Reliquary Tender. So it's actually this is unbelievably easy on that account. But if you're like me with no cleanse on this account, this is what I recommend. Yeah. Hard nukers, then single target damage and a ton of healing. Heal. You know, 2 passive heals and a very active every other turn heal. And yeah, it works. It was hard though. It was hard. Yeah, I think that's enough stuff. Oh, Clan Boss. I knew there was one more thing I was forgetting about. So we're on Nightmare Clan Boss. We got screwed again. My first 2 days being in this clan on Nightmare Clan Boss, I've gotten Force Affinity both times, which is of course my worst affinity. But how did we do? You guys will see. We're just over 10 million a key. We need just under 10 million a key to get top rewards. I wish sorry, I clicked Brutal there. I wish I showed you guys yesterday. I did get top rewards. That was very, very fun. Maybe I have a picture. If I have a picture, that will be coming up right now. But to get top rewards today, we need 1 more key. And if you guys see here, 4 hours and 52 minutes, so I'd have to stay up really late to get it right before this resets. However, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a key from here, right? Does one of these have a key? No. Okay, none of these have a key. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. So yeah, maybe I'm not getting top rewards. I can't, unless somehow I'm up that late, which honestly I hope I'm not, because yeah, who wants to be up that late? But yeah, it's whatever. I mean, clearly we're on the pace. It's just been hard to be totally on top of it. It's very frustrating with the other affinity. You know, with Spirit or with Magic, I can comfortably 3-key it at this point. So it's too bad. Let's just do one arena battle. I promise you it's only one, win or lose. I will show you the defense has been performing decently well, which has allowed us to be kind of high in Silver 4. We're only 41 points away. Let's do a refresh. Hopefully we got something worthwhile. So here's a Blender team. I'm sure they would destroy us. What do we got? Another Blender team. Okay. What is this? What is this page? Horrible. Maybe we have to fight one of these Blender teams. Maybe we could take this. No, Cythalia is very scary to me with her cleanse and giant heals. I'm not going to do a Torment team. I think we have to try one of these Blender teams and hope they're not built that great. What's this right here? So this is nice to see. They got Vergus, very hard champion to kill in the arena, but they're running him as their lead with an arena, with a dungeon, excuse me, not an arena, a dungeon aura. Maybe they don't know what they're doing, but still, I am scared of the Valkyrie. Now, we're going to do this Blender comp here. For anyone who doesn't know how the Blender comp works, Seeker's going to go first here, put out increased accuracy for them, not accuracy, increased attack. Then a Farrakhan, one of the best guys ally attacks in the whole game, he's going to come and he's going to do ally attack. Everyone attacks but him, but before they attack, he's going to put on 30% increased crit rate and crit damage. And then these guys, everyone's going to use their default skill. So Skullcrown's going to go first, do a double hitter, and then if they're under 50% HP, AoE. Both these guys, Sinesha and Skullcrown, the sisters, they have default skill A1, AoE, obviously. So double hitter when you're above 50% from Skullcrown, and then double hitter when you're below 50% from Sinesha. And then they can just wipe us right away. The good news is they can't wipe our Skullcrown, but if they wipe everyone else, then it will be Skullcrown against Skullcrown, and they'll be first mover if they're faster, and then they'll beat us. But let's just try. Let's just try. It's a very hard team to take on. I will say, though, on my main account, I run like a defensive tank team, and I actually seek these out. They're pretty easy to deal with unless they're very high-powered. Good news is they didn't land the provoke on Deacon, but look how hard they hit there. We did get a counter proc, so maybe we have a shot, but probably we don't because they're going to get the unkillable, and they get the revive with the sisterly bond thing here. Let's hope we land all of these. We did, so we should kill everyone right now, but Skullcrown. Oh, it's somehow secret and drop, and then, yeah, there we go. That's how it goes, guys. Sometimes you just get pages like this, but when you're all the way up full tokens, you just, at least for me, I just got to take one, and then you take the loss. Unless you're really trying to min-max it and get as high as possible, which is not where I'm at right now. Guys, thanks so much for watching. I've been Fastidious. Now it's free to play, free to click. I'll see you in the next one.
Fastidious.